Machiavelli exclusive track.
If I said you don't, I never forget that God isn't finished with me yet. I feel His hands on my brain. When I write rhymes, I go blind and let the Lord do His thing. If I said you don't, I never forget that God isn't finished with me yet. I feel His hands on my brain. When I write rhymes, I go blind and let the Lord do His thing. So go gangster, man. See, you gave me ghetto gospel, I thank you, man. Used to roll in the back and do drums a lot. Now I'm banging these tracks, singing rhymes I got. In this world of greed, trying to succeed on my beliefs. Now I lay me down to sleep. Lord, can you hear me speak? Can you forgive me for my sins? If I had it all to do again, I still play to win. I hope the Lord can understand me. A man's gotta do what he can for his family and pay the price of being held down. But I'd rather see hell later than see hell now. And the devil ain't got nothing on the president. Cut back and keep distracting our residents. And be like animals in cages. We can rant and rave about slavery for ages.
Exclusive track.
If I said you don't, I never forget that God isn't finished with me yet. I feel His hands on my brain. When I write rhymes, I go blind and let the Lord do His thing. If I said you don't, I never forget that God isn't finished with me yet. I feel His hands on my brain. When I write rhymes, I go blind and let the Lord do His thing. I remember grandma's hands used to hold me, mold me. I never forget the things she told me. Brothers up front play the big shot, you know. Grannies are the only thing a little ghetto kids got. Mom's worried about his worries. She dropped me off with grannies. Bless her heart cause she worried. And ghetto grannies are like books. We got so many crooks, cause so many grannies getting shook and getting trapped in the nursing homes. When silence is hard, and even worse alone. And how could you be so cold? You'll get your turn as soon as you turn old. All I ask every person is try to figure out what's on the mind of a brother when he's cursing. 9 out of 10 you find a problem, stop and take a listen.
Machiavelli exclusive track.
If I said you don't, I never forget that God isn't finished with me yet. I feel His hands on my brain. When I write rhymes, I go blind and let the Lord do His thing. If I said you don't, I never forget that God isn't finished with me yet. I feel His hands on my brain. When I write rhymes, I go blind and let the Lord do His thing. If I could recollect before my hood days, I sit and reminisce, thinking of bliss of the good days. I stop to stare at the younger, my heart goes to them. They tested with stress that they enter. We never really went through that, cause we was born BC. You and me before crack, and nowadays things change. Everyone's ashamed of the youth, cause the truth look strange. And for me, it's reverse. We left from a world that's cursed, and it hurts. Cause any day I push the buttons, and all good men like Malcolm X and Bobby got to die for nothing. So they make it get serious, the world looks dreary. But when you wipe your eyes, see it clearly. There's no need for you to fear me, if you take the time to hear me. Maybe you can learn to shit. If I said you don't, I never forget that God isn't finished with me yet. I feel His hands on my brain. When I write rhymes, I go blind and let the Lord do His thing. If I said you don't, I never forget that God isn't finished with me yet. I feel His hands on my brain. When I write rhymes, I go blind and let the Lord do His thing.